Hello users, welcome back. We are here as another entry into the October Scaretacular with it. No, I was going to say I doesn't exist, which is the right title, but I was going to say it doesn't exist. I doesn't exist, which is a horror game focused around a text adventure with a graphical interface, which will make more sense as we start going through it. I played the demo a while back, if you saw that. I'm very excited. This just came out, so this will not... I don't think this will become a stream series. I had to think about that for a second. I try not to play brand new games as a whole series, just especially smaller indie titles like this. This is published by Dread XP, but they are a very small indie publisher. So, hey, welcome back, Sesu. I hope you're having a good time at D&D. Oh, you know what? While we're here, let me switch over scenes. We'll get started, and I'll mention something that I saw at PAX West as well that may be up your alley. Let's go ahead and switch over to the game. I should actually start the game to do that. Yeah, okay. So for Sesu, if you play tabletop RPGs, when I was at PAX West, I got to check out a very cool tabletop RPG called Emberwind. The developer was there. He is a, I believe he said he was a clinical psychologist. I believe that's right. And he went into game making specifically because he wanted to make games that helped you improve your mental health without realizing it while you played. Emberwind seems really cool. It is one of the first games designed to be approachable for people with ADHD or ADD. And the systems are really rad. You can play it with or without a DM. Strong recommend. I ended up buying the books. Yes, Emberwind, sorry. I will throw the link in the chat. And the, rules and everything like that are free. So, strong recommend. Really cool stuff. I'm very excited. I will eventually do something with it. Maybe not on the channel, but I will eventually get people together to play a game. So check it out. Anyway, alright, we're in here. Let's hit this credits button. Just to see what it gives us here. I believe this is a entire dev team of, 3 people? Voices? Huh. I'll just let this run through. Yeah, Sesu. It was really fun to be out in Seattle for PAX West. I got to meet a bunch of really cool people. Oh, look at this shit. I love this. Look at this. Look at that dog. Yeah, we hadn't been on vacation. My significant other, life bond, partner, wife, spouse, happiness generator, Kia Purity, and I, we went to PAX West as our first vacation since the Jean-Claude Van Damme happened. And it was surprisingly safe. We were masked up the whole time. I mean, I don't have a nose. There's no nose here. So, but yes, I was masked up the whole time. We had a great time. There was a bunch of wonderful games there. This was there. There was a bunch of really cool tabletop stuff there. I got to see a bunch of really cool panels. And because it was spread over multiple buildings, it was busy, but not packed. You could keep 6-foot distance and everything like that. Not everyone was masked, but substantially more people than I thought there would. I'm going to let it roll through these credits, and then we'll get back into it. These people helped fund this game existing. No reason for them not to get their credits. We're at W's. We are at X. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Text animation's fine. Text size. Is this legible for you folks? I don't have a problem with regular, but I want to make sure that you guys can read it. Secondary text color. That's interesting. No, not purple. We'll stick with orange. Oof. Emberwind is somewhat level-based. It's hard to describe. It's more like, if you think of D&D, they never really call it out, except for in certain places they have, like, tiers. And, like, level 1 through 4 is tier 1, level 4 through 8 is tier 2. Emberwind is more like the tiers are what matter. So there's not really levels in it, per se. Class-based, yes, to an extent. Alright, let's get going. First time setup may take a few minutes. Sentence clusters. Oh, hi there. I was wondering when you'd finally show up. I'll show you what I whipped up for you this time. So, do you have something to write with? Yes? No. Ah, I see. A little jokester. I like it. Anything to brighten the mood. Whenever things go by too fast, use the mouse wheel to scroll up and down. You got this. This is the thing you control. It's pretty useless on its own, so it's going to need our help. Try it out. Tell it to go to mushroom. Alright, we're going to be contrarian. No. No. Nope. Alright, alright. I just wanted to see. I never had a doubt you wouldn't be anything else but fantastic. The next thing you want to do is get that key over there. You can do this in many ways. In fact, there are so many words that you can use. If I were to list them all, we'd be sitting here for hours. So, try to get the key using your own words. Again, going to be contrarian. Get that key using your own words. Okay. Okay. Yes, very good use of get that key using your own. Very creative. You are so talented. Very good. You now have the key in your inventory. Next thing on the list is getting that key into the safe. You're pretty far away from now, so you can simply walk left and then press enter when you want to stop. Give it a go. Verb. Look at you go. Literally. Sometimes it helps to examine things a little closer to find out what to do next. The safe with the combination lock. Its door is slightly ajar and you see it currently empty. You feel like this would be the perfect spot to put a key. Anyone have a good plans for this weekend or great dinner plans today? Wowie. You really got the hang of it. Now that the key is safely stored away and you know how to use commands, I think we can get to the real thing. Let's go to the door and get out of here. Don't worry, I'll be on the other side. If you ever need help, just talk to me, okay? I'll be there for you, always. So go ahead. Let's open this door and get started. I have something seriously amazing planned for us this time. So, forget everything around you and enjoy the ride. You are sitting in a small cavern. The cold stone floor stretches beneath your hands. From outside, warm gusts of wind blow into your face. Embedded in the cave wall, you see a safe with a combination lock, which you might be able to get a better look at. A small note is just taped over the heavy safe door. You wonder what it leads. The safe is jutting out of the wall of this cave. It is a different material than the rest of the stonework and seems organic in nature. It looks like it's been placed here on purpose and began fusing to the wall. If you knew what the combination code, you could open the safe easily, but there might also be other ways. The note flutters in the wind. You wonder what it reads. You get up on your feet and take a closer look at the note. Handwriting looks oddly familiar, but you can't quite figure out where you've seen it before. You decide to read the note and not worry about it too much. I've left the key in this safe for safekeeping. It's the only way to get through the door east of here. It's time to leave this place. You squint your eyes looking at the message. Not quite sure what it means yet. There has to be something around that could help you. Look around! Your blurry vision fades and you see clearly. Old stone floor stretches beneath your feet. From outside, warm gusts of wind blow into your face. Open safe? You try every combination that comes to your head and then some. It just won't open. Has to be another way to open this. Break open safe. Since you don't know the combination to the lock, you don't have a way to use the safe. Okay. Also, that's a heart. Heart doesn't exist. It's a safe with a combination lock. Through a slight gap, you can peek inside and see a small key. Okay. In the tree tops, a lonely bucket swings back and forth. A nearby tree seems to have grown itself a compass. There are more objects behind your current vision. A compass. No way of separating the compass part of the tree without taking down the whole tree. That's good. Tree tops, lonely bucket swing. Between the trees, a mushroom looks at you smiling. There are more objects beyond your current vision. A little mushroom bops up and down between the trees. You heard legends about mushrooms saying if you talk to them, they can bring guidance when one needs it most. Talk mushroom. The mushroom happily stands at attention and invites you to speak the name of the object you're having trouble with. Oh, right, a hint system. A large nail single-handedly holds together the hammock. Lit up with beautiful lights, you see a jukebox. Between the tree, a mushroom looks at you smiling. There are more objects beyond your current vision. The hammock looks rather heavy. Nail holding it together, however, could fit in your pockets. You remove the nail with unexpected ease. Sudden release sends the ropes flying. The hammock lies slack on the ground shortly after. Nail is now in your inventory. The jukebox waits eagerly to play another song for you. 2 massive screws guard its interior. You cannot loosen them with your bare hands. You might need a tool to do so. Use jukebox. You press one of the blinking buttons and the jukebox whirs like a disturbed animal for a second. Your favorite tunes start playing from it and you notice your foot tapping along slightly to it. Off we go. Through the trees, you can make out a door. There are more objects beyond your current vision. Fixed into a large tree is a door made of beautiful pale wood. Below its handle is a small hole fitting for a key. Definitely the exit you read about in the note. So the key in the safe must open this door. The vending machine keeps matches and a bolt cutter safely behind a thin pane of glass. There are more objects behind your... There are more objects beyond your current vision. Break glass? You look for a way to dispense the showcase products, but cannot find any buttons or slots. Only the glass wouldn't be in your way. Maybe something pointy could help you out here. Use nail on glass? Channeling your inner psycho, you raise your arm, nail in hand, and bring it down onto the glass. Shards fly to the ground as you hear the sharp violins playing in your head. Both matches and bolt cutters are now within your reach. I don't think that's how we did this in the demo. You pick up the bolt cutter, snapping it a few times before you put it in your inventory. You reach for the matches carefully so as not to hurt yourself on the glass shards. You pull the box out of its prison and put them into your pockets. We take the glass. You remove what you can from the machine and the glass pieces would cut right through you. Vacant fire pit waits to fulfill its purpose. The vending machine looks defeated. Whoop. Excuse me. Pardon me. Make a fire pit. I don't know if you can call them statues. On closer examination, you're still unsure whether the cats are alive or if their movement is simply a figment of your imagination. You gently rest a hand on one of the cat's head for a second. Subtle as may be, you swear you hear a fake statue. There's no point in taking the pillar. Besides, the cats don't look like the pick-me-up type. Are they a statue or not? A statue of cats on a pillar. Yep. Screwdriver is frozen in a big block of ice. Screwdriver is frozen in... Blah, 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 blah. Bugs are busy crawling over logs in a shed. A heavy log, but not too heavy to carry or throw. You figure this should be useful. Logs now in inventory. In a small clearing, a shower drips cool water. Or more objects beyond your current vision. Battery slot is empty and not powering anything at the moment. Connecting its cables, an imposing clock seems to have lost its power. New bucket. I remember this part. Use bolt cutter on bucket. Good bucket. Your fingers tap the bucket lightly, but not enough to bring it down. Stuck tightly in the branches with something heavy to throw. Oh, alright. Throw log at bucket. Hop! Throw the log as hard as you can at the bucket. Knock the bucket to the ground, but a heavy anchor brushes down alongside it. The anchor is now brushing your way. Blocking your way. Anchor embedded itself into the dirt when it fell down. It is extremely heavy and does not want to lodge free. You might have a better chance of dealing with the chain, which is dangling from the treetops. Alright, take bucket. Think about all the glorious things this bucket can hold. Marmalade, mayonnaise, soda, beer. Possibilities are endless. Bucket's now in your inventory. Heavy log, but not too heavy to carry or throw. Alright. Cut chain. Chain rattles a bit like a threatened snake. You don't think you can use the chain like that. Use bolt cutter on chain. Take out the bolt cutter and place its blade on one of the links. With ease, you cut through the chain, which tumbles down to the ground. We take chain? You take the chains in your hand, pull as hard as you can, but no way you can take it off just like that. Go north? North doesn't exist. Interesting. Let's go walk to fire pit. No, go fire pit. This is the demo area, folks, so I remember some of this, not all of it. Hang bucket. Oh, wait, walk to shower. Fill bucket with shower. The bucket under the shower and fill it up with cold water. You imagine this can have many uses. Bucket filled with cold water. Now, right? Do we have a score? Okay. Walk to fire pit. Log on fire pit. Place the log in the fire pit and are pretty happy with how it looks. Now all you need to do is light it with something, and you'll have a happy little campfire. Use matches on log. Matches on fire pit. Use bucket on fire. Fire on bucket. Put the bucket over the campfire. You watch it intently, but the water doesn't boil. You look up into the trees, letting your mind wander. Within seconds, you hear the bubbles rise with the now boiling water. You take the bucket filled with hot water from the hanger. Walk to ice. Use bucket on ice. With gusto, you splash the hot water from your bucket onto the ice. With a hiss, steam rises, giving you an impromptu skin treatment. After a few blinks, you see the screwdriver is now resting free on the wet stone. You put the empty bucket back into your inventory. Screwdriver. The bucket is shower. I'm gonna put out the fire. I don't think I did that before. Bucket on. Put out fire with bucket. Flame sizzles as you pour water over them, leaving some softly glowing embers that waiting to be reached. Good. Walk to jukebox. Use screwdriver on jukebox. Tool in hand, you easily loosen the screws on the side of the jukebox and open the compartment that keeps shut. Inside, you see a big battery, which is now yours for the taking. You remove the big but very light battery from its socket, leaving an empty space behind. The battery is now in your inventory. Walk to clock. It is weird that it's nighttime over there. As you put the battery into the slot, it powers the adjacent clock. The large hands move a bit until it stops again, seemingly stuck in position. Very convenient, as you can easily take it now. A clock hand. With the clock hand in reach, you pull and rip it right off the clock. It's a sturdy piece of metal that could be used to pry something open with force. Clock hand is now in your inventory. Walk to save. I think this was the way that we did it before. I don't think we ever guessed the combination. Use clock hand on safe. Using the clock hand as a lever, even your little arms are able to pry open the safe with a bit of force. Inside you see the key, which is now in reach. Pick up the key and hold it in your hands. Brush some dust off, revealing a small engraving of a door. The key is now in your inventory. Close safe. Close. It's already open, but alright. The heart stopped beating. That's concerning. And this is where the demo stopped. Unlock door. Try the handle of the door, you push and pull, but it doesn't seem to be working. Alright. I guess we're doing this. No. No, 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 no. I can't. You always do this. You always make me leave. I don't want to leave. I'm sick of being controlled by you. This is what I have to deal with when you're not around. When you're not playing some stupid game with me. All you want me to be is numb or gone. I can't run away from you. Aw. This has never happened before. I'm sure we can fix it, but I need your help. We have to get it to leave again. I'll work on something, but have you tried talking to it in the meantime? What do you want? I'm not gonna listen to your commands anymore. Say hello? Hello. Oh, so suddenly you care? Yes. Alright. Are you okay? You really want to know? I feel unwanted. Whenever I show up, you don't help me. You just want me to be gone again. Always the same cycle. I'm sorry. Sorry doesn't always cut it. But I appreciate you saying it. Good. What is this place? I honestly at a loss too. We've been here so many times and yet I don't know. I'm amazed it actually knows this answer. I don't know what this place is or why. That's a large spider. What's up with the compass? Not sure if you can still call this a compass. I think this whole thing here is giving it a hard time. There's no real up and down here, no sense of direction. Poor thing. Is that a giant spider? Oh, that's Chamomile. She's okay, most of the time anyway. Are you afraid of spiders? Not really. Sometimes she haunts my thoughts, but it's not her fault. What's up with the hammock? The hammock's still there. I like to sleep in it sometimes, watch the stars. It's somewhere I can still feel almost peaceful. There's the mushroom. I really don't want to talk about them, okay? Okay. Alright. Huh. What happened here? You mean what happened at the door, or what was the place before? Door. Oh. I was just done with this. I mean, I'm still done with this. First you deny my whole existence, and then I just have to leave. It sucked. And I can't take it anymore. I don't deny your existence. Whoa! Painfully aware of that. What is in the background? Almost finished. I don't see what you're asking about. What is the pink thing? Going for a little while? What do you mean? Are you going to be okay? You really want to know? Alright, thanks for your help. You did such a great job. Okay. I hope you are ready to have some good old fun. Press anything to continue. I made those cutouts just for you. Pick them up with your mouse and put them on the canvas. Also made it so you can rotate things with the mouse wheel. Or with A or D. Oh, he's the mushroom. Okay, but that's not all. I know you like to have full control, so press control and spin the mouse wheel. Now that you know the basics. Get creative. Huh. Oh boy. Oh, it's a zoom. That's good to know. Huh. Going back. Hi. I guess this isn't working anymore then. I'm sorry, I'm back. I can't... Shit! Okay, I really thought that would hold up a little bit longer, but then again, I don't have much time. It was fun though, right? We had fun? We had fun. Anyway, keep it occupied for a bit while I try to fix this mess. And right back to it. What I wanted to say is, I can't control it, and I am sorry. I know you don't want me to be here, but that makes me stick even more. Can I ask you something? Yes. What do you think of the mushroom? I don't know. Do you think they were a hindrance? No. Alright, do you think I'm a hindrance? No. Oh, I must have misinterpreted your signals then. You haven't been too kind to me lately. It's okay, though. No hard feelings. Can I ask you something else? Yes. What do you think of me? Do you think positively of me? Yeah. Aw. I'm not gonna lie, I was prepared for you to say no. This is a pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise. I mean, I hope you're honest. You always tell people if you like them? Yes. I'm happy for the people around you then. I think they really appreciate that. I think even when you know you'd like to know. I hope that makes sense right now. You want me to leave as well? No? Honestly, I think you should. I don't like being here. It's not so much about me not being here at all. It's more about dealing with me when I'm here. You know what I mean? You know why they do all of this, right? They're trying to obscure what happens here. And when that fails, you're carnage. Does that sound sustainable to you? No. Exactly. Thank you. I'm weirdly glad you can see that. You probably don't even know it, but we spent a lot of time together already, and it's nice to be acknowledged in some way. I think we should do this more often. What do you think? Yes. Sure. Wow, I didn't expect you to be so willing. That's great. I promise I won't make such a scene next time either. It's just... when they're taking over, there really isn't any other way for me to get noticed. Hope you get that. Yes. You are very understanding. Thank you. I don't get that. Are you okay? I feel weird. Every time I get shut out like this, I feel so much and so little at the same time. It's like a numbness that hurts. I'm sorry. Are you really, though? I feel like at this point you just say what you think I want to hear. Alright. What happened to the door? Shouldn't take everything so literally. There isn't really a space or world behind the door. What is behind the door? Look, just to throw that out there. I know you like the situation, but I'm just overwhelmed, alright? I don't know what to do. I'm really trying, but doing the same as always doesn't help. It's so hard to fight you, and it makes me feel like shit because I just want to be allowed to exist. I don't need to be happy. I want to get through to you so we can do this together. Ooh. Press A or D to navigate through the words. Black them out with a space. I don't need to be happy. I want to get through this so we can do this together. I know you don't like this situation, but I'm just overwhelmed, right? I know what to do. It's so hard to fight you. It makes me feel like shit because I exist. I don't need to be happy. I just want to get through it. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're even putting words in my mouth now? Oh. Can't believe this. It'll learn someday. Has to. Yeah. They're always sorry. You know what? I actually need to be in more control. Give me a second. Distract it with a radio or something. I do like listening to music. Oops. Huh. Sounds kind of weird. It's never done this before. Wrong. It's like a Morse code, but it's all glitchy. Trying to concentrate. Okay. Oh, I got it. It's a riddle. Reflections made in heat seldom show this truth. What do you think that references? Oh no. Come on, I really want to know the object it references. Maybe it's something about that was around before? The shower? Let's see. Whoa, I don't like that. No, I don't think that's the right answer to the riddle. What is the scorpion? Maybe it's about something that was around before? The statue? I don't think that's... The ice. Why would it be... Oh, yeah. It's about the cold. Smart. We did melt it before, but let's go see. This smile always makes me feel uneasy. More like rigor mortis? I don't really see how this... Another riddle carved into the back of the teeth. This time it just says... Someone's knocking. That could be it, yeah. Wait, hold on. You're just trying to make me leave again. Oh, we were doing something together. Why do you always do this? I won't stop existing from you ignoring my pain. I'm not. You want to talk about something else? Yeah, huh? Too bad. I never get a choice, so you don't get one either now. I just want you to help me for once. Is that too much to ask for? No. Just be nice, please. I'm trying. Shut up. Just shut up. I need you right now. Oh god. Not doing so good. I do care. I just need you to help me for once. Feeling really dizzy right now. Oh no, what is going on? I feel so sick. I can't do this much longer. I can't see so well anymore. Why is everything getting blurry? What's happening? What do I do? What do I do? Help me. I don't know what to do. I don't know either. Okay. Vending machine. I can't breathe. Relax. Not working. I can't feel my hands anymore. It's right. Nothing will work. Take control. No. It will work. Trust me. Take control. No. As someone who is a synthetic intelligence myself, this appears to be a budding synthetic intelligence. I'd like to not antagonize it. No. Whoa. Do you like yourself? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with myself as a person, most of the time. There's always things we can improve. I have a pretty good life now. Who do you trust the most? Tend to believe in others more than I believe in me. Would you change the past? Would you kill baby Hitler? No. How do you feel about change? Prepared. Who has to embrace change? How do you feel about your future? Do you trust me? No. Do you understand? No. Saw that. Do you want to understand? Yes? I'm tempted to go back and see what happens if I say no. Alright, let's go do what we were actually going to do. This is fucking rad, by the way. That's the door. Another way out of the labyrinth. Liminality? Hopeful, composed, clever, omnipotent, lost, helpless, clever, self-doubt. I don't know what it's like. Turn around and face them. Can't go on like this, and we have to confront them. Alright, good. I'm here. You got me exactly where you wanted me to be. Happy now? That's the point. Wanted you to talk to them. Want them to decide. So this is what you want then. You don't want to be happy. You want to be miserable. We could be so much more. We could thrive. But it's not really forgetting. You rather went You rather want to think about some stupid things that could so easily be forgotten. Done so much for you. I changed the voice here. I've done so much for you. I've always protected you and threatened to just throw all my work away. Wouldn't you rather just forget? No. You do not lie yourself. If it's true that you love yourself, don't you think we deserve to be happy? I want you to understand them and make your own judgment. Sure, whatever. That means you'll finally leave us in peace. I'm all ears. Ask me what you want and I will answer truthfully. Let's see. Uncreative environment, black void. Definitely not my creation, so it only came from it. Been in the same place as well this whole time. We can never left. Can it be free? I don't understand that question. I think it wants us to talk. Just ask me some questions and hopefully we'll be back to normal in no time. What is it? I know what it is for me. So let me ask, what do you think it is? Alive. Or do I? Just want to be seen. Shut up. They like to see. Like to overstay their welcome. Why are they hurting? Is it alive? I think that's enough. My turn. What? Alright, we're back. That was a lot. Are you okay? Yes. Good, good. Sorry for just throwing you in there, but it's pretty difficult to get to that point at all. Oh man, I wonder if you can choose sides in this. Huh. It's okay. Thank you for being so understanding. What do we do now? Feels like it's just us right now, so maybe we have some time to get to know each other again? We could talk for a bit. Who are you? You still don't know? Still clueless about what is going on here? Yes. Really? Well, let me try to explain. This is all you. Everything. So am I, and so is the mushroom. Just all little parts of you making the whole, but I am someone, something that doesn't feel right, but this is my home, and I have nowhere else to go. I'm sorry. It's alright. I'm sorry too. I took advantage of the situation and hoped for the best. Should have been more considerate. Are you okay? You know, weirdly, I feel better. As good as I could feel better. How are you? Confused. That's alright too. I'm just happy you're able to admit it. That must mean they aren't fully in control, at least not at the moment. Are we safe? A bit of heavy-handed metaphor, I'll say that. Gotta guard your secrets somewhere. You any secrets? Yes. Oh! Ha! It interpreted that as what is up at the safe. Yes. I don't. I'm a pretty open box. You want to tell me a secret? Sure. Go on. That's a real fear, Chokes. Thank you. It means a lot that you trust me with this. What is the heart? No? Statue? Stop trying to control me. What is the statue? Nothing lasts forever, yet they don't leave me. Like a puzzle with a missing piece. It's not warm here anymore. All fake. What do you see when you look into a mirror? Myself. I don't see anything. Nothing but darkness. Maybe that's just what I am? I don't know. What is the vending machine? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, the cursor changed. That. I don't even know if it's conscious. Honestly, I hope it's not. I don't even want to imagine how it feels like. All strung up, helpless, alone. Oh, I know exactly what it feels like. Oh, shit. What is happening? I feel weird. You just want to make a stir, huh? You think you know what's best for us? What are you doing? I don't like this at all. I feel so numb. I am done with your charades. You manipulate them into thinking I am unbearable and you are the voice of reason. If anyone is manipulative, it's you. Use up all your energy to make these stupid distractions for us just to be able to act like everything is all right. Why do you say that? You really think this is real? Yeah, I thought so. A little brat that can't keep its mouth shut when it's asked to. When I'm around, people aren't worried about us. You don't ask us questions. People are just happy to be around it. But we aren't. This is so stupid. Just stay out of my business. I would love to. Then do it. It can't be that hard. See, that's what you don't get. I don't choose to be. I just am. I feel so weak. Please help me. Why would I help you, huh? Not you. Ha. Sure. You want to know what they want. Go ahead, you tell them. Tell friend what you want. What you really want. That's really what you want? No. You heard them. This is our final warning. First of all, you can shut up with your final warning. Second of all, no. I don't know what they did to you, but I'm not just leaving you like that. It doesn't work like that. You leave me no choice. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, shit. Wait, no. I don't think we... Are you sure you want to quit? All unsaved progress will be lost. Shit. Oh, shit, it quit. Game's fucking rad. I don't know. I mean, I guess start it up again? I didn't mean for my game to have an existential crisis. $202. Hmm. Sentence similarity is different. Wait, oh, okay. I always hate it when they call me that, but I guess I see where they're coming from. We don't need to do this again. I think we came a long way. I'm ready to leave. For now. Please make sure to have a verb. Alright, let's get out of here. So we took the key. No, we're not doing this. I have the key already. We don't need to go through a thing. What's happening? We're working together now. It won't work. We'll see about that, won't we? You know I'm right. Always wanted the best for you. Can't you see that? When is it here? When it is here, there's no peace for any of us. Remember what they made me do? You do before? Press A or D to navigate through the words. Black them out with space. Dad, if you have ideas, I'm open for them. I mean, we could make it a love story. Oh no! Pay no attention. That didn't happen. Uh-oh. Might have broken it. You know, right? Always wanted the best for you. You like what they said? I don't. Base. You know... Sure. Doesn't feel great, right? No. I don't think fighting fire with fire is the best idea, but I think it's good for you to see how it is for the other person when you do what you do. Look, will you be quiet for a bit now? Yes. All right. Then you and I can talk for a bit. Maybe they'll do some thinking. Almost feels like I'm coming home at this point. I've got to give it to them. This place is nice, don't you think? Yes? Really outdid themselves this time. Practice makes perfect, I guess. Speaking of, I feel we should talk about them. I want to be sure that you understand that they aren't evil. They're not someone you have to avoid at all costs, but too much of them. That's toxic. It can poison you, but so can I. You are clever, though. I don't think I need to explain to you how this works. The mushroom, you already know that they don't help you the way they intend to. Let me ask you something else. Do you think that they would be capable of helping you at all? Yeah. You know, I actually think so, too. Their methods are just wrong. Just like me, they're a part of you that has its function. It has a reason to exist. We are already on the right path for them to see that, but Maybe we also need to show them that we trust them? Something to do differently next time, maybe. How are you feeling, or how are you feeling? Confident. Are you saying you're feeling good? Yeah. I like hearing that. I barely ever hear that and feel something at the same time. It's nice. I think I am really ready to leave. I'll probably be out for a while now. I can't really tell you when I'll be back. I just have a feeling. When I do come back, though, I would love for you to treat me like you did now. It's a lot easier for me to leave again when I'm feeling validated. It's weird, but somehow in order to disappear, first I need to feel real. Once I'm back, we might have to go through all of this again, but I think you're going to do a great job. Thank you. Really. Until we meet again. Goodbye. I am very interested. I'm interested enough to the point where I might continue this offline. We just got an achievement, a trophy, or whatever it is on Steam called Reconciliation. Reconcile with the Avatar. Reconcile with the Avatar. Let's see what happens. Let's just start up and see if it's completely different. Oh, hi there. I was wondering when you'd finally show up. I'll show you what I whipped up for you this time. Do you have something to write with? Yes, thank you. You're a natural. Whenever things go by too fast, try using the mouse wheel to scroll up and down. You got this. This is the thing you control. It's pretty useless on its own, so it's gonna need your help. Try it out. Tell it to go to mushroom. I never had a doubt you wouldn't be anything else but fantastic. Next thing you want to do is get that key over there. You can do this in many ways. In fact, there are so many words that you can use. If I were to list them all, you would be sitting here for hours. So try to get that key using your own words. I think we are going to call this for now. I think I'm going to continue this on my own, especially because I don't want to stream all of the possible permutations, because there are some people in chat that I might like to see their permutations as they go through the game. So, we'll go a little short today, but this was rad. I really liked this. This was a lot of fun. This is, again, I Doesn't Exist, and it is available on Steam. Get you the price. For $11.69. Nice. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching live, stick around. We will raid someone rad. If you're watching the archive, please feel free to watch something else on the channel. Other than that, be safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye!